The 6 political parties hoping to contest the August 29 parliamentary elections must have their candidate lists endorsed by eligible voters Monday, July the 14th, or be denied the opportunity to vie for 15 parliamentary seats. The list was available at the Civil Registry on the Pearl Island between the hours of 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. The list was endorsed only for today during the given time based on the electoral law. A voter can endorse only one party list as stipulated in the electoral law, and voters must present a valid form of identification, ID card, Dutch passport, or driver license. Each list needs signatures of at least 138 eligible voters to make it into the ballot of the country's upcoming first parliamentary elections. The number of signatures was determined by the Central Voting Bureau based on 1% of the votes cast in the September 2010 early Island Council elections. The Central Voting Bureau has set up 14 booths at the Civil Registry to facilitate the list endorsement procedures. Elections Newsroom brings you the highlights.
Don't come up no more because you're making it too congested and then there's going to be confusion. I'm running, but I still don't want my office in a confusion.
Sure, how we're back now.
National Alliance.
National Alliance. 4 persons of National Alliance. Four persons.
Mr. Marlin, you are here today. How do you feel? How does the National Alliance feel?
Well, it is 10:15 in the morning, and we received confirmation about 10 minutes ago that the National Alliance reached the amount of required signatures. Nonetheless, the supporters who are still coming out, we are encouraging them to continue to endorse the slate because it's better to have more than 138 as required than to have not enough at the end of the day. So at 10 o'clock, 10:10 this morning, we have reached the required amount. So we want to congratulate Team National Alliance, and we want to thank all of those supporters, particularly those who came out early Monday morning to be here, from some of them from 8 o'clock, 8:15, 8:30, so that when the doors open at 9 o'clock, they were first in line. So we are grateful for the support that they have shown. Also those who came out on postulation day to support the candidates when we marched up from street, when we marched up the Pondfield to hand in our list, and we call on them to continue to support us throughout this campaign as we take the campaign in the different districts, in public meetings and in walkthroughs through the different villages.
Well, it's going better than we expected. I think the last count we did was about 88, which is a good number at this hour at 10:30. I think that's pretty good. An hour and a half to have acquired about 88 votes is pretty good. So we know for sure we're going to acquire the amount and even beyond that. And it's an indication that despite of all the glitter and glamour from some of the major parties with sponsors, big businesses, but people, the silent majority, are going to give us a majority also on the 29th of August.
So would you say that your party at this particular point is past the mark to compete in the election?
No. The total number is 138. So we have not acquired the 138, but I am almost certain that we will, because looking at the time and the amount that we've acquired at this hour and a half, and already 88, I think that's just a strong indication for a party that is contesting the election for the first time that we have been able to acquire that amount of numbers in such a short period of time. So I am definitely confident that we will make the number by the 4 o'clock, even before 4 o'clock today.
For a small party, it's going very fine right now. We're doing our best to get the same people that signed for us to come back, and we're also attracting new people at home. We're attracting the housewives, we are attracting students and people who work in the office to take time off. We're looking for car rentals, people who really have time to come here, and hopefully by the end of the day we will have accomplished the 138 signatures.
Do you know at this time how much you received so far?
At this time it is uncertain because we have people coming in and out, and I'm not aware of everyone that goes in and out of the building. But we are trying our best, and we will stay here until we get 138 signatures.
As a new party, do you feel that you're going to make the mark to able to compete in this election?
I think at this moment it's too early to say because we still have not reached lunchtime, and that's when people take a break to come here.
10:30, I think we have about 170. I didn't check the last count, 170 to 180. So we just continue going through the day until our people come out and continue supporting us. So we will bypass the 118 that is needed.
So then, in other words, you will say that the Democratic Party is ready to go.
Yeah, but we have been ready to go since last year's election.
Okay. So what can we look forward in the Democratic Party for this upcoming election?
We have our manifesto coming out. We are not going to be going out with these huge amount of posters. We're going to be having more one-on-one sessions within the community to let the community know what's going on. We're going to be talking more about the social programs in the community, about unemployment. We're not going to be boasting about buildings and infrastructure, because building and infrastructure, you don't build your people. You've got to deal with your social issues, your unemployment issues, your educational issues. Those are the things we're going to be championing this time around.
Well, most definitely, for sure. We almost, by last check, we almost at the mark that we need. We have asked our people to come out during lunchtime, because I think that is the time that they would have gotten to be able to come here to sign the list up. Unfortunately, everyone who's working can come during the working hours, but they're going to take the lunchtime to come and sign up the list. And I think by 12 o'clock, we should be completed filling our list.
Up to press time, no word as yet as to if all parties received the needed signatures. However, in a subsequent broadcast, we will let our viewers know. Andrew Dick reporting for Sxmnewsroom.